Hey folks, thanks for visiting DIYcanine.com. In this video, we're gonna help you determine which of our courses is right for you and your dog or puppy. All right, so we offer 5 main programs. The first one is Puppy Essentials, which is really a bundle of 3 smaller courses, which contains potty training, crate training, and puppy manners and biting. The next course we offer is Obedience 101. We also offer The Perfect Walk, Leashed, and finally, Unleashed. Now let's dive in a little deeper and explain what each course entails. All right, let's start with our Puppy Essentials bundle. So it's 3 courses in one, starting with potty training, crate training, and puppy manners and biting. This course is geared for folks who either are in the market to get a puppy and want to pre-plan in advance because training starts the day you bring that puppy home. And it also helps with anyone that just got an 8-week-old puppy, or maybe you adopted a younger dog, anywhere from like 8 weeks to 6 months old. This course is absolutely essential for you to help raise and train your puppy right from the beginning. Now, it's also applicable to older dogs, let's say 9 months old, 12 months old, even 2 years old, if you're dealing with, let's say, potty training issues or crate training issues. Now, you don't need to get the whole bundle. If you just have an isolated potty training issue, then just get potty training. If you're just dealing with a crate training issue, just get the crate training. But for most puppies, you want to hit the whole enchilada in one go, and you want to get this knocked out as early as possible because, as we say, nobody cares if your dog can sit in the kitchen for a treat or has great obedience if it's peeing and pooping all over your house, it's chewing up your furniture, it's chewing you up with the puppy biting, or it's barking and howling all night in the crate. So Puppy Essentials is the place to start with the brand new puppy. All right, folks, let's talk about Obedience 101. First and foremost, this is a rewards-based training system, and all you need to have a great time in this course and succeed beyond your wildest dreams is you and your dog or puppy and a little bit of food. Now, what age of dog is this for? Anywhere from 8 weeks old all the way up to an 8, 9, 10-year-old dog. And what about you as a person? Do you need any experience for this course? None at all. You can start from ground zero. We're going to show you everything you need step by step to build this amazing foundation. But what if you're a professional dog trainer? Yes, you will get a ton out of this course as well, because this course is going to teach you how to bring that fire and that precision and that excitement back into your dog training. Now, the only thing that's required from your dog to succeed in this is at least a modicum of food drive. Now, I know some of you are saying my dog has no food drive. Trust me when I tell you, if it's living and breathing, it has a food drive because it's eating every day, isn't it? Now, even if your dog doesn't have that crazy high food drive, we show you in this course how you can build food drive. Now, if your dog already has crazy food drive, you gotta take this course because it's gonna be amazing for you. Now, what does it actually teach? Everything from basic to advanced obedience. We're talking about sit, down, stay, going in the crate, going on a placeboard, heeling, teaching you the basics of off-leash heeling, and so much more. Furthermore, it teaches you all the principles you need that if you wanted to start doing trick training or even more advanced training, you're gonna have all the principles you need to take your training to the next level. This is the course that teaches you how to teach your dog or train it to do just about anything. And finally, it is the foundation upon which all modern dog training exists today. So you can't go wrong starting with this course. Now let's talk about The Perfect Walk. First and foremost, this is more of a balanced type of training, meaning you can use food to help you improve your walk, but you don't need to use food whatsoever. We show you both ways. Now, what age dog is this for? Well, really, a dog of any age, breed, or issue, this is gonna be the perfect course for you to teach your dog to walk perfectly on a leash. However, I would say don't do this if you have an 8 or 10-week-old puppy. Wait till they're at least 3 or 4 months old before you start on this journey, on this course. But this is absolutely killer for any dog of any age, breed, or issue that's 3 or 4 months or older. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 years old, no problem. This course is going to help. Now, what about you as a human? If you've never had a dog before and you've never taken a training course whatsoever, we're going to walk you through step by step. There's no prerequisites for this course. What if you're a professional dog trainer? I guarantee you this is going to absolutely transform your business. You're going to be able to teach dogs to walk perfectly on a leash in as little as 5 to 15 minutes. So you can see the earning potential there. Now, what about what tools do you need? All you need is you and your dog and literally a leash and a collar. You might not even need a collar if you're using a slip leash, which we show you how to use in this course, and also martingale collar. If you want to use that, we show you how to use it, and prong collars. You don't need one, but if you want to use one or you want to know more about it, we also show you how to use that. So we cover all the tools you might need and any variation of them. And finally, what does this course actually teach? How to get your dog to walk perfectly on a leash. Meaning, if your dog pulls, if it's pulling you to mark and pee on every tree, if it's zigzagging, if your dog's planting out, if it's target locking on other dogs, cats, squirrels, you name it, this course teaches your dog how to focus on you and give you at least 80% of its attention, if not more, at all times during the walk. So we call it the cheater's heel. I mean, a loose leash walk where your dog is walking perfectly next to you and actually paying attention to you the entire walk. Now, what about leash reactivity? Now, this course is not marketed as a leash reactivity course. However, I would tell you that the techniques we teach in this course is exactly what we use day in and day out with the dogs that come into our program with leash reactivity. We've also heard back from our customers all across the world who have dogs with leash reactivity and have found tremendous success using this course. I cannot guarantee it's going to cure all leash reactivity, but it's going to help out 80% of dogs and dog owners with leash reactivity, if not more. And even if it doesn't completely solve it, it will absolutely help trim it back at least a little bit. And finally, ultimately, this course is essential because we say it here all the time. If you can't get your dog to walk properly on a leash, pretty much all is lost. And then put it a different way, if you can get your dog to walk perfectly on a leash, almost every other behavioral issue outside of that tends to clean up on its own, because a beautiful pack walk, meaning you and your dog or dogs, is the cornerstone, is the foundation of having a great relationship with your dog. Next course to talk about is Leashed. First and foremost, a completely balanced program. You can definitely use food to help ease the process, but if you have a dog that doesn't take food at all, this course is also great for you. Now, what age can we start a dog in this course? Literally any age. If you want to start at 8 weeks old, no problem. This course can go hand in hand with Obedience 101. However, if you had to pick one over the other to start with, Obedience 101 first, definitely followed by Leashed to supplement that. You'll understand why later. Moving on, what about who is this for as a human? If you have zero experience with dogs, you can start right with this program. And if you're a professional dog trainer looking for more reliability with your clients' dogs and how to teach your clients how to maintain that reliability in the obedience, this course is for you. Next, tools. What tools do you need? Literally you, your dog, and some type of leash or collar combination. We go over all of the combinations you might use, whether you're in a country that bans prong collars or you're in the USA and you want to use a prong collar. We're talking about slip leads, flat collars, and martingale style collars. We go through all of it to show you how all the pros and cons of them and do demos on dogs with various types of tools. Now, what about food drive? Again, if your dog has food drive, they'll excel in this course. But this is really important. This course is really excellent for those folks who have super stubborn dogs, maybe super lazy dogs, or dogs with literally zero food drive. This is the course. This is where you want to start. Obedience 101 won't work for you because it's heavily food-based. So you have that. In a perfect world, this is that 5-year-old overweight Labrador retriever that doesn't want to get up from the couch, or that really bullheaded dog that just doesn't listen to you when it's in drive. This course is going to show you how you can use leash input to steer your dog and steer their behavior. If you want your dog to move forward 3 inches, you pull forward. If you want your dog to go in their crate, you can use the leash for that. To sit, to down, to stay, you name it. All of the basic and some of the advanced commands, but using the leash as basically a brake, a gas pedal, and a steering wheel for your dog so you can steer them around just like you do your car. But ultimately, this course, if I could put it in one word, it's reliability. Where Obedience 101 teaches your dog how to perform tasks, Leashed uses the leash to underscore that training and demand obedience no matter where you are or what's going on around you, no matter how hard or stubborn or driven your dog is or how distracted they might be. This course is for dogs of any age, any breed, any issue, and how you can demand 100% reliability in all of the obedience that you've instilled in your dog. Again, you don't need to teach it with food, though if you can, great. If you have a dog with no food drive, we're going to use the leash to not only teach the dog, but underscore everything they learned. Next, let's talk about Unleashed, the top tier program. It's 5 steps to e-collar mastery, and it's a balanced program, meaning you can definitely use food and toys as a reward in this program. However, you definitely don't need food or toys to succeed in this program. What type of dog is Unleashed for? First and foremost, most professionals say you should not start e-collar training with your dog or puppy until they're at least 6 months of age or older. I don't disagree with that. However, in this program, we show you how you can start with a puppy as young as 4 months old and achieve really good success. It's up to you when you want to start, but whether you start at 4 months old or 6 months old, there's a little bit of prerequisite work that you should probably do before you go slapping an e-collar on. Now, what about the size or the temperament of the dog? We show you with puppies and dogs that are as small as like 5 or 6 pounds, all the way up to 200-pound dogs with really strong dominant drive. So it doesn't matter how soft or how hard the dog is, how much drive or how little drive. It's applicable to dogs of all breeds and pretty much all issues and temperaments. How much experience do you need to succeed with our Unleashed program? If you have 0 experience, you can succeed in this course no problem, because we hold your hand step by step from 0 to hero. What if you're a professional dog trainer and you already have years of experience using the e-collar? I promise you're going to get a ton out of this course, because we're going to finally show you the right way to use the e-collar and use it to its fullest potential as both a gas pedal and a brake pedal. What tools do you need for the Unleashed course? Well, first and foremost, you need yourself and a dog. You need some type of collar, whether it's a flat collar, martingale collar, or a prong collar. You definitely need a leash to attach to that. At some point, we would recommend getting a long line of some sort, which is a longer leash. And you could get a place board, but you don't need it. And if you're going to use food to help motivate your dog, for sure you can get a food pouch, and you may want to have a toy to reward the dog. But you don't need a food or a toy, but it's definitely can help. And last but not least, of course, you need an e-collar. Now, before you buy the e-collar, we recommend you get the course, because we do a deep dive to help you determine which is the best e-collar for you. I don't want you to waste your money on the wrong product, so get the course first, and we'll explain exactly which e-collar is going to work best for you and your dog. So Unleashed is a standalone product. What do I mean by that? It does not include any of the other courses we've mentioned up to this point. Now, we have had customers who have 0 experience, their dog has no training, they jump right into Unleashed and achieve incredible results. It can be done. However, it's a lot like learning how to read from scratch by starting with a book like Moby Dick. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done. It's not really the recommended way you should go about doing it. Instead, you should start with your ABCs, then learn words, sentences, paragraphs, and then start reading books. So our recommended order for you would be to start with Obedience 101, then Leashed, then The Perfect Walk, and finally Unleashed as the cherry on top that's going to bring about that incredibly reliable off-leash obedience. So what does Unleashed actually teach? First and foremost, it is an e-collar focused course which underscores all of your basic and advanced commands to bring about incredible off-leash reliability with speed, precision, accuracy, and again, reliability in all commands, or what we refer to as having an empowered voice, which means that the first time you say the command, the dog listens the first time, every time, and not only goes into the command, but maintains it until you release them. We also show you how to overlay the e-collar on any command you can imagine, whether it's a trick or something more advanced like getting your dog to out off of a bite sleeve or a bite suit. Now, what are some of the examples of where we can have this off-leash reliability? We're talking about getting your dog to go on a crate the first time without a fight, going on a placeboard and staying on the placeboard for hours at a time, recall anywhere and everywhere the first time, every time, a downstay and holding that downstay until you release them, and of course, off-leash heeling here, there, and everywhere, and overcoming what we call the 3 Ds. Distance, distraction, and duration in all commands. The example would be if it's a downstay, no matter how far you go away from the dog, no matter how long you are away from the dog, and no matter what distraction presents itself while your dog's in the downstay, they hold that downstay. And again, that's on any command, whether it's a heel, a sit, placeboard, the same 3 Ds come into play. This course also shows you how to stop once and for all of those dangerous, unwanted, and harmful behaviors that you never want to see your dog do ever again, such as jumping on people, jumping on doors, nuisance barking, running out the front door, refusing to come back, which is what we call the runaway game, chewing on furniture, shoes, chasing animals, digging holes in your backyard, and counter surfing, or even worse, chewing on electrical cords or going after like dangerous animals such as poisonous toads or snakes. And ultimately, there is no better tool on the market. There is no other training method that is more fair, efficient, and clean, clear, concise way to train your dog to stop doing unwanted behaviors than the e-collar, point blank, period. Ultimately, Unleashed 5 Steps to E-Collar Mastery is the pinnacle of e-collar training, period. There is no other e-collar training system online or in person anywhere that is going to show you the full art, mastery, and skill set of using the e-collar to its fullest potential. Trust me when I tell you, we've searched far and wide. Nothing touches this course, and I'm super proud to be able to offer it to you. Now, let's talk about our amazing memberships. Some of the benefits of our membership include access to our online community of like-minded dog owners and dog trainers who can be there to support you along your dog training journey. Whether you've bought one course or all of our courses, myself, my team of moderators, and again, the entire community is there to talk everything you want to know about dog training and so much more. You'll also get access to our director's cut videos, which means you're going to get videos that either A, will never be released on social media, behind the scenes videos that show you the step-by-step process of how we train our VIP board and train clients, and extended versions of videos that are released on social media. And of course, you're going to get direct access to me via our live online interactive dog training sessions and our private Q&A sessions where you can ask me anything and everything dog related and so much more. Now, there's so many more benefits available in our membership that I can't list it all here. So if you want to find out more, please check out our membership page where it'll dive into more detail. But before you go, I want to tell you about our best product that we offer, which is our premium membership. So for those of you who want everything, we're talking about every single course we've mentioned up to this point, plus future courses that are coming out soon, plus access to everything the membership has to offer. The premium membership is for you. Plus, you're going to save a ton of money when you invest in this one product that has everything. If you want to find out more about the premium membership, again, check out that membership page. It's going to list everything the membership has and show you exactly how much money you'll save by investing in this one product that has everything you need. In closing, I want to thank you so much for visiting our website, considering our online courses, and I hope that this video has helped shed some light on which course or courses or membership is going to be right for you and your dog or puppy. And last thing, remember that with American Standard Dog Training and DIYcanine.com, having a well-behaved dog isn't just a dream, it's the standard. We'll see you in the courses.